Today at Secret Super Chef, we have an amazing bread recipe called as wool bread. It's named as wool because of the technique used behind it and because of the layers that it gives. So let's begin with the recipe. Let's first proof our yeast. In a glass, take 1 teaspoon yeast, add 1 teaspoon sugar. To the yeast, I'm going to add 80 ml of warm milk. Make sure the milk is warm when touched. It shouldn't be very hot or very cold, otherwise our yeast won't bloom. Whisk it for a few seconds vigorously, cover it and set it aside till it blooms. In a mixing bowl, take 2 full cups of flour. Here, this is plain flour. Add 1 teaspoon salt. To it, add 1/8 cup of sugar. Also, I'm going to add 1 large egg. Egg gives a nice fluffy texture to the bread. Now, our secret ingredient here is 100 ml full fat cream. This bread recipe does not need any butter or clarified butter. All we need is full fat cream. Homemade cream or malai won't work here. Let's add our bloomed yeast. It took around 10 minutes for my yeast to bloom. Using a spatula or your hand, mix everything together. At this point, you'll notice that the dough is too soft and it needs more flour, but please do not add any. The quantity is enough. If you're not comfortable using a spatula, please feel free to use your hand, or you can even use a hand mixer for the same. I'm more of an old school type, so I prefer using my hand. It'll take around 7 to 10 minutes for the entire flour to come together. Keep kneading for another 5-7 minutes. Since we have used a full fat cream here, while kneading, the cream has released its own oils. So we do not require any additional oil. You can see the difference here. It's a nice, soft, non-sticky dough. Keep tucking the dough inwards and try to make a soft, round ball. Cover it and let it rest till it doubles. In this weather, it's taken an hour for my dough to rise. Since the dough is little soft and I do not want it to stick on my workstation, I'm going to sprinkle some flour and transfer the raised dough on it. Now knead the dough for 5 to 7 minutes till it comes together, and then I'm going to divide the dough into equal portions. After we have divided our dough into equal rolls, tuck each roll into itself and try to make a soft, smooth, round ball. Repeat the same process for all the divided dough. Let the divided dough rest for 15 minutes. Now take one divided roll and start rolling it. For this bread recipe, we are going to roll the dough in an oval shape, not a round circle. We need an oblong, medium-sized rolled dough. If you feel your dough is sticking, sprinkle some flour. Now, on one side of the oblongated rolled dough, using a knife, make incisions as shown in the video above. You can use a sharp knife or a plastic cutter. All we need is those incisions at equal distance and all the way from left to right. Do this patiently. Now place some chocolate filling in the middle. You can use any filling here. Now fold the dough from both the sides, first from the left, then from the right, and then from the top. And slowly keep rolling the dough while tucking it inside. All you have to do is make sure that your filling is not going to come out and you're sealing it properly from all the sides. And once you roll it completely, the sliced part should be visible on top. The sliced part as in the incisions that we made. I've also used some cream cheese Here I've taken 2 tablespoons of cream cheese along with some cranberries as my another filling. Again follow the same procedure of tucking it from both the sides and then start rolling it from the top. Since this filling has got cranberries, it will have little harder edges, so make sure you roll properly and tuck all the cranberries inside. Do this gently so that there are no tears that happen to our dough. If you don't want to do any filling, you can make them plain as well. Prepare all the rolls similarly. Now place the rolls in a lined spring pan. Let our roll dough rest for 30 to 45 minutes or till they again double in size. Let's prepare the milk wash that we are going to apply on top. Here I've taken 3 tablespoons of milk powder and I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of milk. Mix everything together to make a nice thick slurry. This milk powder slurry gives a nice golden color on our buns. Once our buns are raised, apply this milk coat generously. Give a nice milk wash covering all the areas, all the sides and from top to bottom. Preheat the oven to 170 degrees Celsius and bake these buns for approximately 25 to 28 minutes or till the top turns golden brown in color. It took me exactly 28 minutes to achieve this golden color. But after switching off the oven, I still kept the buns in the oven for another 10-15 minutes. After you remove them from the oven, let them cool completely. Once cool, loosen the ends of the spring pan, open it carefully and remove the ring. You may want to run a knife all around just before removing the ring, just in case that our buns have not stuck on the rim. This really looks very beautiful. You can just pull one bun from the sides and you'll notice the inner layers of the bun and also how fluffy the bun is. You will feel the softness just by touching it. The top portion is little crusty but not very hard. You can easily split it open and see the inner filling. This one is the chocolate filling. You can have it all by itself or dunk it in some milk and have it. This bread looks really very fancy, but it's very easy to make. Do try it and hope you've liked this video. Thank you for watching it. If you like my recipes, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.